Wrestling it factor. Wayne B, I got this. Let's go. No cap, no gimmicks. This a May show. Ringside pop when I drop that blow. Belt on my waist like chrome on chrome. Tell me what you think, feeling like RKO. Niggas like I'm Randy Orton on hard ass pavement, yo. No scripts, no gimmicks, just engagement. Street slam heat shit, that's pop. See that girl on fire? Kiera Hogan, slide kicking bitches like Hulk Hogan knows best. I'm top tier, no time to rest. Mic in hand, I'm built for press. Backstage fire, I walk with heat. Swerve through smoke like I know face to feet. No tap outs, just gold I collect. Trap ring queen, I'm next. I'm in the ring where the legends roam. Trap ring queen, this is my throne, bitches. Top rope jump, now your cover's blown. Mic drop hit like a grindstone. Wayne B lit and now the crowd just flex. Bar for bar, I demand that check. No tapped out, I rise from Rex. Trap ring queen, I'm next.
Welcome to Wrestling It Factor Radio, WrestleMania 42 live. Watch along. Your host, Wayne Benitez. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? The big extravaganza is already on. Right now, it's Jacob Fatu and McIntyre. And it's live entirely. To be honest with you, Jacob Fatu needs this more than McIntyre to go over. Because really, Dirty has fucked up kind of with Jacob Fatu. He needs to be a beast with it right there. So really he needs to be the big main eventer. Push him, give that big monster push to him. Stop sugarcoating him and all of this type of shit. And it's good, with McIntyre already 41 years of age. It's time for Jacob Fatu. His time. Give this young man his flowers. He had the longest undefeated streak in MLW wrestling for nearly 2 years with the MLW World Heavyweight title. He was used the correct way. He shouldn't have been jobbing out at all when he came into WWE. It's just his time. And he's the best worker out of the Samoan family, period. Point blank. I guess WWE actually bought the remaining WrestleMania tickets. They was giving some discounts on top of that too, so that was a weak kick out incredibly from Drew McIntyre's biggest weapon, the Claymore, the one that does all the damage. Now he's blaming the official for what he perceived as a strong counter. I like how he sold that Claymore. Saturday is underway. Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, unsanctioned match. This is gonna be the last WrestleMania in America for but next year is it's gonna be in Saudi Arabia. If that changes right there, depends on this so-called this war with Israel and Iran. Might be some change in plans, but I think it hasn't been out the country in a long time since Canada at WrestleMania.
Thank you for joining us on ESPN2 tonight for the first hour of WrestleMania. The rest of the show will continue in just a few moments over on the ESPN app. Part of the unlimited plan is Jacob Fatu.
Fuck that unlimited plan from ESPN. Fuck that shit. Unlimited my ass. There's been some bluffering problems. The worst deal that TKO has given since they been took over the realm of the purchase. Really, my plea with TKO stands for Trump killing others. That's what it is. They the biggest money donor of Trump. TKO. Trump killing others. That's what it stands for, y'all. Look, another spot in right there. When that Slim Jim table goes Jacob Fatu. Drew McIntyre, he's selling his ribs right now. He getting up on them, taking them back into the ring. All of these are spot fests. Okay, go ahead. Hit with the toolbox. His finisher, Moonsault on the table. That's it. Really, the future WWE wrestlers I want to see it at the top are Javon Evans, Obi Femi, Rick Williams, and Jacob Fatu. Those the four right there.
Jacob Fatu said he was going to go back in time for one night. Boy, did he ever. Oh, now we go there. This is the moment McIntyre. Boy, yeah, this thing was.
Must be some crazy ass money for these people to spend. Wow. Unless they must be staying in their households, in their parents' household, or celebrities right there. It's crazy. These very expensive tickets, more expensive than the Super Bowl, WrestleMania. This what happened when Vince McMahon decided to sell to Endeavor the new TKO. Really, he should be the number one representative of his family. Thanks, Wade Barrett. You spitting facts finally.
in an impressive win on the grand stage of WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, in the States, we would love to thank you for joining us for this special presentation of WrestleMania Saturday on ESPN2.
Why you got talking about handcuffs off? Okay, he been in and out of prison. You know, he clean up shit. Stop using that stereotype bullshit. Damn.
Congratulations to Jacob 5-2.
Commercial break.
For decades, one stage has defined greatness. Icons were made here. Legacies were built here. This is WrestleMania. Here's now. Legendary. We are inside Allegiant Stadium tonight for WrestleMania Saturday. There is our own WWE Glenn enjoying the festivities in front of over 50,000 here tonight at WrestleMania. And it has been quite the start here to WrestleMania, Wade. We had the two great matches on ESPN2, and now we welcome everyone in internationally on Netflix and, of course, in the United States on the ESPN app. Michael Cole, Wade Barrett. We still got plenty more to come. We're going to get to all that in a moment. First, let's check in with our Spanish colleagues, Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto.
Amigos, gracias, gracias por acompañarnos con nosotros en de WrestleMania y que estamos en español pertenece a todos ustedes. Tú estás aquí con nosotros, así que gracias por existir. Bienvenido a WrestleMania.
Let's get to it for the rest of the night here tonight.
It took a while for them to clean up that shit in the ring. It felt like 20-minute commercial break. Come on, Michael Cole, stop fucking up the wrestling card.
6 months out with a shoulder injury, but Seth breaking rolling from right back in the deep end. Versus the merciless Ring General Gunther. They go one-on-one tonight. Okay, I'm so excited to get ahead of myself now.
Looks more Gunther going 3 in a row losses at WrestleMania.
AJ Lee looks to beat Becky Lynch for a fourth time, perhaps a fourth time, with a Black Widow that takes place here tonight. Mentor versus Student Viper versus QB1 14-time World Champ versus the current WWE Champ Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. That is our main event later on tonight. And of course, Pat McAfee may well make his presence known.
The following is a fatal four-way match for the WWE Women's Tag Team. One member from each team will be legal at all times. The first team to score a pinfall or submission will be declared the winner and the Women's Tag Team Champion.
I don't think the Bella's going to win this since, Nikki's not 100% really with her foot. Alexa Bliss with that gothic butterfly with Lily.
Introducing first, the people. Let's not fight. It's
Outfits, the former tag team champion, looking to win back the gold here tonight. Charlotte Flair, of course, has become synonymous with WrestleMania over the years. WrestleMania 34, when she beat Asuka to end the record undefeated streak of the Empress of Tomorrow. She beat Rhea Ripley at the 36. Ronda Rousey at 38, of course, made the history-making WrestleMania 35 for Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, and Becky Lynch. To be a part of the first ever women's match to main event WrestleMania. Just so political. I think you people on both of those outcomes. Thanks. Let's move on because we've got two top stars who know all about it in top gear. WrestleMania looking to win that 10 gold once again tonight. This match tonight is brought to you by the Mandalorian in Grogu. Star Wars returns to the big screen. Experience Star Wars, the Mandalorian in Grogu. May 22nd, only in theaters. And Alexa Bliss back at Mania 36 when the tag team fight.
Next, the people.
Never get what she wanted. An opportunity to once again be a part of WrestleMania. Remember last year when Becky Lynch, we would find out later, would attack Bayley, taking her out of WrestleMania. Becky would replace her in a team with Ryan without Furia to win the tag team gold. Specialists who previously attacked, then went on to attack Lyra. For these two got back together, smooth things over, and now launching an assault of finally getting the gold here at WrestleMania. Bayley has 3 wins in this late spectacle. First back in WrestleMania 40, which beat Io Sky to win the WWE Championship.
I like to see Bailey and Courier win this. The females demolition Miz paying tribute to the demolition, Lash Legend and Nia Jax paying homage to Axe and Smash. There they go right there. Axe and Smash. Bird Doso and Billy Edie.
Tag team champs here for the women in WWE. What an unstoppable powerhouse duo they make. Yeah, they won the tag titles back at the end of February by knocking off Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, undefeated as a team.
I can see now the Clint they're gonna be saying why they looking like the KKK and shit with all white. I can see some of the fans out there backlash at criticizing WWE for this. Come on. Seems like Nikki's not going to perform. She was in that boot for the Hall of Fame. Nikki's not going to perform. Paige. Paige return.
Goes out to Nikki Bella, who's finished out, does a blast injury, but what a major surprise. Major shot in the arm. Well, this one been given with the return of Paige.
Got her walk. The Paige got her skip walk.
Team with Brie Bella as part of this fatal match for the women's tag team titles. And I'm just looking up doing some research real quick here, Wade. We'll go ahead at this point because the entire UK must be jumping out of their couches right now. I know it's late there. I'm sure you're buzzing with energy. That's the return of famous Night Dynasty. Well, she's not, and she's coming for the goal. And apparently, I believe this is Paige's first time in a WWE ring in more than 8 years.
Damn, 8 years. Paige hasn't been in the WWE ring.
Most of that. Oh, oh, geez, but Flash Legend has been so impressive and incredible since Team Nia Jax. I mean, how could these two fail? Let's be honest, two powerhouses that are both would double. It's basically 4 against 2 every time they're in tag match. I still can't stop looking at the injury. Paige is actually in this match. And the Queen now just Nia Jax out of the ring and delivers the chop to Brie. You see Charlotte Flair. You talk about Paige. Remember back in NXT with Paige, Charlotte, and Becky were part of that team, PCB. And look at this, Brie Bella. Look at Charlotte kicks out. Yeah, here's the problem with these kind of 4-way matchups with the rules like this. There's always going to be opponents every time you go for a move, a pin, whatever. But I know
Insaguri. She missed Nikki, but got Charlotte with an Insaguri kick. Tyler Valkyrie. Oh, here's Brie Bella with the Daniel Bryan kick. Salute.
Paige actually teamed with Brie on a WrestleMania kickoff show a number of years ago. Oh, step up Insaguri. It's not particularly deep a resume as a tag team, but you'll take whatever you can get at this point. You have to click into gear very, very quickly here. And that's tough to do when you've got Nia Jax rearranging your spine. And tag made Flash Legend now legal. I love everything about Flash Legend. For many people, that is the future of the women's division. In fact, there's a small example of exactly why. Taking this one by storm since arriving. Choke slam right onto the 8th family. Certainly player the big move drops out of the Flash Legend. For that boot to Charlotte. Charlotte is absolutely whole experience of like Lash Legend who knows how to use it. Using those veteran wows now is Charlotte Flair. Smartly taken out, get the brush. Alexa Bliss in there for a go. Now Bliss. Oh, DDT delivered to Lash Legend. Now live with that Curious back into the thread. I was the former Intercontinental Champion in WWE too. Picking up the pace, and this is smart. Once you've got Lash Legend out of the ring, do whatever you can on your opponents and capitalize. Now, live with the frequent chance. Backbreaker. And Bailey delivers an elbow to Bliss. Ding dong, you idiots. Lash Legend gonna wake up. Lash was certainly not out and poised at the right time to break up that midnight. Takes away from a comfort Page before Lash Legend intersects and sends her to the corner. And how much would Lash Legend love to spoil this return of Page by preventing it from even getting tagged in again? It's all about loose alliances in this one. Attack opponents, but keep your wits about you. These things never last long. Now Lash Legend so confident. She powers it way in here. Fuji Roman doing her thing. Sending Bliss and Lyra to the mat. Meanwhile, Brie Bella perched on the top rope. So Bulls on that taking a lot out. Breaks 4 women down. Bryce Corbin's now on the apron for moving entry into this match. Got to tag your own partner. Grab yourself to Bill. Tag me. Here comes Nia Jax. Here comes Charlotte Flair. Bailey as well. Charlotte with a big boot. That's number one by Nia Jax, and now the intolerable overall. Steve's collection. Very legend out. Just a step ahead of the transportation since that time.
Paige going up. She's going up. Off the top. Vicarious rolling quarter. Paige counter her Nightwing. Paige Turner. Barely save for the save. Nia Jax. Samoa drop by Nia Jax. A gut kick to Brie Bella. One for the power bomb. See, nope. Brie Bella trying to reverse it to go over the top rope. Valkyrie help. They both outside of the ring. Last extension. Charlotte. And Paige broke it up. Double kick on Lash Legend. Paige and Charlotte. Sent her over the ropes. 1-on-1. Long time no see. Paige and Charlotte Flair. Yes. And both second generation women's wrestlers. So Rhea Knight and Ric Flair is watching this. A shot by Charlotte. Uh-oh. The figure eight. Oh, Paige reverses it up to a pin. Natural selection by Charlotte Flair. Got it. Alexa Blitz. Going for a finisher. Nope. Brie Bella got getting Charlotte out the ring. Oh, the crush. Nikki hit Charlotte with the crutch. Paige is gonna finish her. Paige and Brie, the tag champs.
While shocking all for the entire industry, where she belongs. At the very top, this is the moment Nikki Bella got involved on the outside. Of course, Cody taken out of the match.
What the fuck? I'm frozen up.
Distracting Bliss, giving Paige enough time to recover. Bring up the knees on this twisted Bliss. Championship on her debut in WWE over 10 years ago. And what did she do? She won't go again. One of the most inspirational women that you will ever meet. Paige has returned to WWE to win the tag team title. That's the ultimate feel-good story. If you're a fan of this industry, a fan of the journey we've all been on over the past 15 years in the women's division, Paige, that was amazing. Congratulations. Well, you know, everyone is out for WrestleMania. Even the Mandalorian and Grogu, who traveled to see tonight's action. We have a sneak peek at their new movie, Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu, filmed for IMAX and in theaters May 22nd.
Centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect them.
This is about preventing another war and protecting everything we're building for.
Ready? Go now. I'll hold them off.
Are you scared? You should be.
Infused by Max May 22nd. Get tickets now.
What's my DoorDash? Have you seen my phone? Red bag. White logo? What's up, DoorDash? Oh.
It's time for DoorDash.
Credit One Bank presents Anthony. He's a He loves instant overdraft cards when they're paid off. But what he doesn't know
record credit checks, both of which could lower her score. Don't worry about canceling that. Instead, learn how to avoid the wreckers at creditrecords.com. Credit one bank for what's ahead. This summer, the world arrives. Guarantee your place at the FIFA World Cup when it comes to North America. Elevate every minute of match day and experience the very best of the beautiful game with a ticket-inclusive hospitality package. The countdown to kickoff is on.
Visit WWEshop.com to shop officially licensed WrestleMania apparel, including WrestleMania t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and so much more. From action figures and autographed photos to WrestleMania commemorative plaques and replica championship belts, there's no shortage of ways to commemorate the biggest live event in sports entertainment. And the stars are tonight here at ringside on the left, Tony Hinchcliffe, on the right, Canadian Jeff Ross. Tony Hinchcliffe, the WWE special, Kill Tony. Now, the one that happens tonight, but it's going to be on Netflix coming out this Monday. And the drums, something again. The drum squad is taking on WrestleMania. The energy and collective crowd on its feet, leading the charge. The one and only OG from State Farm, Thompson, Crispy. It's like giving it up. That's my title of America's favorite. The undisputed, undefeated, ultimate cone. Kicking a beer, kicking an ice cream cone. You're going to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Wonder Years.
Performance, the Wonder Years. Who the hell is them? If it's Captain Jack shirt. For Becky Lynch entrance. Little AJ's coming to the ring. Girls.
From Union City, New Jersey, she is the
Moments ago, we saw time in 11 years at WrestleMania. AJ skipped her way to the ring. Okay, we saw Becky confronting the official just a moment ago. Absolutely
Girl power. Walking to the ring.
AJ Lee fans find no false emojis that the official who has been placed in charge of this championship matchup is none other than Jessica been a major thorn in the side of the challenger, Becky Lynch, for the past 12 months, costing her several matches. And I'll tell you this right now, Michael Cole, there is zero chance Jessica Carr is going to be unbiased in this one. It is a conspiracy. It is a scandal. And this match tonight is brought to you by Wendy's. Wendy's is the spicy chicken sandwich. And crispier than ever before. Wendy's spicy chicken looks so bad. AJ Lee defending the Intercontinental Championship against Becky Lynch. And for Becky, there's actually just one key strategy in this match tonight. That is avoid the submission move known as the Black Widow. They've met 3 times over the past 7 months. 3 times. Becky is tapped out to the Black Widow. I'll agree with you. Yes, avoid the Black Widow at all costs because that is a guarantee. The other half is avoid the bias referee decision. How much is Becky paying you to keep up this propaganda to give her an out when she loses to AJ tonight? Doesn't have to pay me a penny. I speak the truth, unlike you, Michael Cole. 25 years plus of nonsense right here at WrestleMania. Congratulations. This is the very personal that she needs to.
Greg for AJ on Becky Lynch.
Delivering multiple humiliations at the back. That humiliation may be complete with victory tonight. Becky Lynch, though, cannot ignore her resume at WrestleMania. One of the great resumes, 4 wins. Tied for the most of all time.
Becky laying on her feet outside of the ring.
Already come unglued, but nice for the power hit from the well, the first 30 seconds of this match were absolutely fantastic. That is an example right there of why she is permanently championship caliber. She needs to make this Becky Lynch. She won the inaugural WWE Women's Championship. Becky, of course, won the main event, first women's main event WrestleMania history back in WrestleMania 35. Now let's Becky win the title when it kicked out by Lee. You're not going to put AJ Lee away that easily, but certainly softening up the champ and doing some major damage from the off. Liberating her team. Well, Becky's got to be careful because the official Jessica Carr is a cheat. Not going to take anything from Becky tonight. Becky now with a clothesline. Very intense, very determined. Becky with a back and forth, sending AJ to the center of the ring. Ball to the cover. Away. Kick out at 2. Well, it's been Becky Lynch's greatest hits in the first 90 seconds of this matchup, and there is no relenting this ball. AJ losing out of the paws of Lynch. Well, Becky should be concentrating on AJ. If you are a neutral, just call the competitor insane. Jay Moore, he makes extra big to kick out at 2. Nice distraction there from the referee. Jessica busts down Carl. Also, Becky was screaming near Jessica. He was whispering. Her screaming. That person was screaming. And to bring turning this around after being brought you in search by the referee is AJ Lee. Knee to the face. Now off the time of DDT. Becky stepping toward the middle of the ring. AJ, what a collision. That's the jaw of Becky Lynch. And collision like that normally does not behoove you to be the lighter competitor like AJ Lee is. Really a diminutive individual. That's shockwaves down the spine of the champion. AJ Lee. So gliding underneath and taking Becky off her feet. Slowly but surely, AJ Lee is getting a major foothold in this matchup and the early abuse that she took. AJ, connected to the box with the cup. They're going to retain the championship. Elimination Chamber match. And all to AJ Lee. So impressive since returning. Completely undefeated since coming back. The ring rust truly is off, and she is simply getting better with each match, but that is scary for the rest of the women's team. And as AJ gets better, Becky becomes quite you've got to do the build up to this matchup, work on your counters. But that one move on. Space AJ back to her feet. Becky stunned now. Wizard Becky though. Kick her out. Stack it up for champion. Kick out. Body of AJ Lee just bends in the strangest of ways. He's almost like a contortionist, and clearly Lynch using that to her advantage on a highly tight stack. It's over 50,000 here tonight in Las Vegas for WrestleMania Saturday. Witnessing the Intercontinental Championship match between the champions in trouble, AJ Lee, with a former champ, Becky Lynch. Permanent snarl etched on the face of Becky Lynch here. He's got a real number on the chin thus far. Under the manhandle slam, AJ Lee turns it into an arm drag. A kick out to the back of the neck. That speed, that pace of AJ Lee that really is the difference maker. Second counter by Becky. That's what Fight Camp has been all about for Becky Lynch. That one move, that's been the problem. Becky Lynch with the Intercontinental. AJ Lee just got the shoulder up. Is that shock or is that fury in the eyes of Becky Lynch? Because she thought she had this one. What an amazing reversal. The neck of AJ Lee surgically repaired. Catching that middle rope with this manhandle slammer. It should have been over. But the resilience of AJ Lee coming to the fore. It just Becky Lynch, as she said, stopping right. Gotta be careful she doesn't get disqualified here, especially when you never know the referee's count changes. She did get out of Jessica Carter's face. I mean, I respect Carter. Letting things go in this match, being a championship match, but she's had enough. Vincent Becky didn't deserve that. Could have been a disqualification there for Becky Lynch. After a major distraction once again, Becky Lynch not focused on her opponent, simply focusing on the referee. She went after the official. Jessica Carter dumped underneath and allowed AJ to play. It really is also glad both women play out. Both women have dropped major shots on their opponent, but their opponent has been equal to it. We sense the end is inching closer. AJ, right there, Becky, finish, I don't know. Shot test facility. A slugfest on Becky, attacking the bigger, more powerful athlete of this chance. I think she hit me a hand, which caused AJ Lee to slip out of the hole. Then somehow led herself in that turnbuckle just fell off in the hands of Becky Lynch. I don't think it can solve.
Wow. AJ not traveling with that belt, so she's a part-time deal with AJ.
dangerous line here, potential disqualification, but to be fair, was let go. But immediately on the offense was AJ Lee handle snap of the road and a late pickup. This is pivotal here. The Black Widow escape. Apparently putting the hand of AJ Lee with some underhanded tactics, removing the turnbuckle, pulling the ref in the way. Referee got separated. She backed out, off the nose to the right, and first into the steel when AJ Lee poured up. One man handle snap later, leading a new intercontinental champion. And it's done. Exposed to Steve. WWE is the ultimate insider membership program designed to bring fans closer to WWE than ever before through exclusive access, rewards, and experiences. If you're interested in becoming a founding member, you can join the waitlist now by visiting WWE.com/club WWE. Mortal Kombat 2, their fight, our future, only in theaters, May 8th. Get tickets now.
Summer begins with combat. She currently has I'll definitely die. Now, combat 2, radar making.
All thanks to the general. We give you car insurance when you need it most. Well, Gauntlet has a lot to believe tonight. He did not break track record when it comes to WrestleMania. Two of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history happened to him. 666-day reign as Intercontinental Champion ended by Sami Zayn. His reign as World Champion ended last year by main event Jey Uso. So I saw the kickoff show yesterday, and Gunther very specifically told you, Michael Cole, to shut up. Now that Gunther is an idiot, John, I suggest you heed his advice. Okay, so Mr. American presented the Brooks of Goldberg, and John Cena, and AJ Styles. We'd love to do that to Rollins tonight. We'll get into that story in a moment. And this match is presented by the General Insurance. The General Insurance gives you a break when you need it most. That's the ring General. Looks like a villain of the Game of Thrones. Seth Rollins entering his 15th WrestleMania like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Destroy Rollins here tonight. Seth Rollins, who is months and months due to shoulder injury, hasn't had a match in months. He's medically cleared, but there's no way to Steve Hill, but it's a fly. And one from Rollins. Comes to the eyes. And for those of you who are expecting a punch, this is a brawl. This is a fight. Rollins and Gunther. Rollins we're going to fight it. You cannot take the place. And if you've been out of action for 6 months, it is a dangerous thing to be worried about. Rollins is completely unglued. So Rollins is now forgetting that Gunther put himself in a WrestleMania by attacking Rollins from behind. And Rollins about to take out Paul Heyman. Yes, he did. If Rollins jumped against that, he is out of favor by Paul Heyman. But considering the beating he's getting from Rollins. Wait, when's the last time you've seen something like this? It's something like this. It's something like this. The man is something to the preceding weeks, the WrestleMania Brock Gunther. He's also been diverted out of the way of his major mission. So Gunther, you're going to take the blows for now, eventually. Set both. You're going to get back to the Senior official Chad Patton is this matchup, and the fight's going to continue. Wow, the ones who keep up and it's full of the bench of those chairs, y'all started to know. And the job by Gunther, Seth Rollins to the boot, Justin Apple, but just bounced off Seth Rollins, who, as you say, is so irate, it's so motivated. Easier said but done. Gunther, we're going to take control, take the ball, let's take out some of the men here. Look at AJ Styles, think about John Cena. Now, people to land, but they still landed on his feet. Seth Rollins has had a lot of injuries wrecking from top, from head to toe. Bouncing past everything. Gunther throws out of the ground. He stops. Just a stick and stop. Rollins going for one. Clothesline. Wait, this is not what I expected in this match. I don't think anyone would have expected this going full well. These are two technicians. However, clearly bad blood coming to the boil here. And Gunther's game plan from the off was to make this as fast-paced as possible. Test the cardio conditioning of Seth Rollins, who can out-commission the 6 months. Well, Seth passed the early test, but can he get deep enough to show some major durability? Gunther tried to get the upper hand early, and all it did was enrage Rollins. But now Gunther has slowed the pace to where he likes it. That methodical beatdown of your opponent. Discipline to visualize that this is more of the wheel of Gunther right now. Gunther thrives on predictability, does his homework, preps like a machine. Seth has to throw some curveballs at Gunther, but he's going to have any chance from this one. Do something Gunther has not strategized for, but first of all, you've got to get from beneath the boots of the ring general. That's interesting. Gunther brought up the fact that these two men had one match 7 weeks ago. Nothing was concluded in that matchup. Following Gunther ever since. He claims that Rollins has been dodging him. Says he's hated Rollins for years. Takes issue with the fact that he called Rollins the best bell-to-bell on the planet. Well, he's got 8 wins in WrestleMania history. That does set Rollins over the likes of Brock Lesnar, Triple H. Remember, the heist of the century, the cash in, Money in the Bank contract in WrestleMania 41. But when you talk about the best bell-to-bell, in Gunther's mind, that distinction belongs exclusively to him. Now, it may be exclusively to Gunther now. Thinks he wants to prove in this match tonight. Rollins fighting back. Shot right to him. Back. Oh, bouncing. Rollins off the top. Rollins Rollins all of a sudden looks like somebody who has been on the shelf for the last 6 months and is trying to come back to the very top. No warm-up matches, no easing your way back into this. Simply the brightest of spotlights, the biggest pressure, and against this man mountain, the ring general. Gunther now has set in trouble. Rollins near the top rope. Gunther looking to hook Rollins into a position perhaps. No, Rollins slip out from behind, and now Seth Rollins. Gunther's in big trouble now. And Rollins, oh no. Gunther just isn't used to being thrown around like that. Position for a stop. Gunther wants to get out of harm's way. Release two and suplex to Rollins. Winds up on his feet. Sends Gunther into the ropes. Suplex of his own. Clothesline. Stop Rollins in his tracks. Back up his feet and his own. Rollins is possessed. Was burning inside Rollins just enough to throw one big lariat of its own. This was after this impressive bottle pop. From Seth Rollins, trouble that makes it swing and throws over there. That's all two Gunther. Both men. There's an incredible scene tonight with over 50,000 Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. WrestleMania Saturday. Seth Rollins and Gunther starting off. I'll tell you right now, I thought Seth Rollins was going to be toast by now, especially given the frenetic pace of this one from the off. But the fact that Gunther is the one who's laid out and Seth is the one who looks closest to being recovered is absolutely stunning. And Gunther with a kick across the face and Rollins follows it up with a running forearm. And we talked about this not being a 5-star classic, it's simply been a dogfight from the word go. Not looking to show off on the range, not looking to show off their scientific skills, just looking to beat the other man into submission. Gunther just has a massive chip on his shoulder. Rollins upset with the way that this matchup came about. Gunther done a really nice job slowing Rollins down. That was always going to be the big point for Gunther. The movement, the agility of Seth freaking Rollins. Well, I just haven't seen enough of that so far from Rollins. That's because Gunther has backed him into a corner. Slash talk. Rollins took the ball in his opponent. Should have went out with chop by Rollins. Rollins just a fiery daredevil spirit. When you push him too far, he's going to snap. And now we see that. Gunther may snap too. But Rollins snaps him up. Kick out by Rollins. See how quick Gunther is. Rollins momentarily glanced at the official and allowed Gunther to do this. Speed of mind. And on top of that, just a sheer power, explosive advantage over Rollins. And Gunther needs to do more of that if he's going to get the win. Seth Rollins, we've learned over many years, part of a line of tremendous resilience. No doubt about it. But I'm going to give some credit to Gunther here. Look at the names he's retired over the next 12 months. And look at who he targeted for this WrestleMania. Gunther doesn't care about the also wins in this one. If you're not A+, Gunther doesn't want you. He wants the best every single time. Well, the Gunther's made it point set with a list of injuries over his career. He said maybe you suffered more than one time, maybe your career. Long way to go. Terrifying reputation for yourself. Growing by the month is going on. To the world inside the ring. I'm going to say that. I've said it on a number of occasions. Yardstick for the current era in ring. Unsurpassed in all areas of that competition. But doesn't he know it? Looks in the best shape of his life. He's been completely matched up from his style. High flyer, power, technical. I'm going to beat you. This is that race. So crucial for Seth Rollins to get someone like Gunther. Seth Rollins denied the unique reverse. Rollins is going to bridge out, but he's still got Gunther in position for a victory, which is not going to Gunther tried his best to get out of it, didn't get a full victory out of Gunther. Simply abnormal. These two men physically exhausted, physically beat in a match that went from 0 to 10 immediately. Is that out in the eyes of the architect Seth Rollins? I've given 2 of my best. It should be over. It should be over 20. Why did that knee? I just noticed that. But right near Seth Rollins will take the Rollins throughout his career. We saw him come down out of the bit awkwardly early on in the match. Now Gunther back to his feet. Seth Rollins going to launch it down. They went for a big stop there. And Gunther was able to move out of harm's way. Rollins runs him off. Gunther kicks off. Seth Rollins, another biggest strong position. A spectacular counter by Gunther into the sleeper. Rollins trying to hang on, trying to create space, trying to create separation, trying to make it come to his feet. Reaches from Seth Rollins to Rollins to it. And Rollins is out of the sleeper. This is punch by Rollins. Man running on fumes here. Someone's about to drop recall. Did you hear that? Oh, no, just when Seth Rollins had the breakthrough in sales. Well, it looks like Gunther's running to take flight. It might not be a police. And Rollins fucking Gunther. Super Rollins. Vintage Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about the time they had a huge frame of Gunther. What an advantage it was that. And Rollins, now he's got to be questioning himself. What does he do at this point? Well, he's throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Gunther, and one way or another, Gunther limps off. And Gunther is living dangerously here, but living he is. Whether Gunther has any clue where he's at right now, struggling to even maintain a vertical pace and the momentum back with Seth Rollins on the belief is there. Suicide dive from Seth Rollins. I don't think Seth's done yet. Gunther's in trouble. You can come for a position like this, you have to be relentless. Keep the pedal to the metal set. Absolutely no kick whatsoever. And Gunther is no finish there. This is getting ugly. Referee keeping a very close eye on this as the count goes on. That's it. When Rollins attack comes in the and Seth Rollins desperately needs to get the body of Joseph Rollins something over here. Hopefully, he knows Jumper is an absolute freak. Oh, God. I know he's going to go for a massive stop. Oh, God. Rollins looking for a massive stop. Jumper has no idea what's going on.
Oh shit, Braun Breaker just attacked Seth Rollins. Yeah, he's done. He's done. Gunther got this. Gunther wins.
That was an incredible match. That was absolutely incredible before Braun Breaker came from out of nowhere to end Rollins' WrestleMania dream. Well, however you need to get the job done at WrestleMania, you do it. I have no idea if John has any clue, but Braun Breaker even came down after his laid out on this desk. So you never watch the closing moments of the match. Jumper taking command, kicking first into that ring apron, followed up with a powerbomb on our desk, and then turned around in a hurry. Strong first, bouncing off the steel desk, and then the referee follows he gains out of nowhere. The shocking return of Braun Breaker spearing Seth Rollins to hell. And then the inevitable, the squeeze, the sleeper, Rollins is out. Gunther, your victor. Rollins, the man who formed the vision in his vision, only to be kicked out of the platform. Went by that
Oh, Braun Breaker going for that spear. Bam! On point. WrestleMania moment.
miles an hour top speed down the ramp, all directed at the midsection of 73 Rollins. That was a warning. Stay well away from the vision set because there's plenty more where that came from. And that's been working and improving. Work on the vision. is elected to the next closest thing in this industry. Very worst for Seth Rollins.
The WrestleMania highlight of the night is presented by EPA. Fly high with Eagles.
And Turkish and Arabic.
One of the top parties all over the world watching internationally on Netflix, like Delhi, India. How about Dublin, Ireland? We're having fun tonight in Toronto, Canada. We're choosing WrestleMania 42. We don't run the soul for sale. Enjoy WrestleMania times. They're the home of Triple A, Mexico City. WrestleMania is brought to you by Triple Casino. Back to the right by Casino style game in Smash Florida. Let's go. Remind everybody that immediately following the main event here on WrestleMania Saturday, we're going to head over to the post show. Of course, Joe Test hosting the festivities. Big E will be there. Corey Graves, along with Jacob Fatu. How about the Bella Twins? And the returning page. All the post show immediately following the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026. Represented by Nick Hogan, Ryan Hulk Hogan, and Andre the Giant. Legacy Hall of Fame inductee, News the Worm. Sid Vicious. He's and please welcome Stephanie Big Ladies and gentlemen, your WWE Hall of Fame class of 20.
Yeah, Frank got gray hair.
Imagine if he never showed up.
Imagine if he never stood across from the very best. Imagine if phenomenal was just a word. Congratulations to WWE.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Xfinity. If you're only viewing the main event with the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi, that's the power of Xfinity. Imagine that. More Chupa time for me. Give me that deal. You think came out to jump up there back? Now the Chupa's on point straight. SummerSlam. Sunday on the 2nd, Bank Stadium in Minneapolis will go on sale Friday, May 1st at 10 a.m. Central Time via Ticketmaster. General pre-sale for the 2-day combo ticket will begin Thursday, April 30th at 10 a.m. Central. Additionally, an exclusive pre-sale offer for Chase Freedom card members will begin Wednesday, April 29th at 10 a.m. Central. Fans can register for pre-sale info by visiting www.com/SummerSlam 2026-presale-registration. WrestleMania is in Las Vegas tonight. This is WrestleMania Saturday at Allegiant Stadium. But we are not done tonight. This is a two-night event tomorrow. WrestleMania Sunday. The first hour will be on ESPN. For the first time ever, it will kick off with Brock Lesnar versus Ola Femi. The rest of the night takes place on the ESPN app with the unlimited plan. The main event will be the world champion CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. And it's been a long and winding road for the Second City Saints wrestling debut, LWF 1997. His journey through the Indies to continue in American wrestling. Then also St. Paul Championship Wrestling. He was find his feet Ring of Honor 2 decades ago. Then his ring with Coach 20 years ago. His WWE debut in the reborn ECW. Then he would win his first World Championship in 2008. The famous controversial pipe bomb in 2011, 2014. He would leave WWE for nearly a decade before the improbable return in 2023. And now, Reigns as the world champion debates Roman Reigns tomorrow night.
Huh? What you say?
For the first time in her career, Raw woman Stephanie McMahon walks to the ring and she's the women's world champion. In a matchup where she faces Liv Morgan for the very first time ever. A match that has become so personal. Just look at the face of Liv Morgan. The bruise is still in display after an attack a couple of weeks ago. Morgan winning the Royal Rumble this year after being the bridesmaid a couple of times. Morgan's opportunity shows Stephanie McMahon. And here we are tonight. He won the title in September after WrestleMania tonight. She defends. For the Women's World Championship.
Yeah, back up on here. Technical issues. Finally. Hmm. It's been amazing. I mean, a good pay-per-view so far.
Two of the biggest stars in our industry today. Stephanie McMahon and Liv Morgan could not have had more opposite upbringings or more opposite pathway to get to this moment.
Liv somehow is going to take this. After this, is going to probably be Ascension in the Women's Judgment Day. After this, it still says someone is turning babyface in Judgment Day between one of the women.
Considering that Morgan is a woman who likes him. As you can see, the way this matchup starts, no love lost between these two women, Morgan and Vaquero. And Stephanie going to chase Liv outside the ring. Now, here's my question for you. Stephanie's been focused on this match for weeks and weeks and weeks. Liv Morgan has to an extent, which is on the music videos, cutting that brand new song, Troll. You think her head's here? No, absolutely not. I think her head is right where it should be. She had one of the greatest 2020 years. Everybody, 2025 was wiped out by injury. That was the time. We're a two-time world champion. I've been had great success in Mania over her career, but hope to change that tonight. On the ropes, that's the chain down. Stephanie kicks out. frowned upon by some quarters through the path of her career. Never quite considered at that top echelon. That changed in a big way over the past couple of years, and even to this day, the candidates like to give her credit. I believe Liv Morgan deserves. Stephanie, extremely confident. There's a reason she's not been pinned or submitted since coming to the main roster. That suplex. And again, her boyfriend, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, they both use this move. The three amigos, the famous kind of late break Eddie Guerrero. So, likes into the career of Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan now finds herself in control. But she would have to do the title. Oh, keep the pressure on Stephanie McCann at all times. We don't know well Stephanie McCann with a win in her sales only ever leads to victory. And Liv Morgan has to be acutely aware of getting the upper hand, which she has, finishing the job. Liv now, from high above the ring, top rope, went to the rope splash. And there you go. It was that beat on top of the turnbuckle that Liv Morgan doesn't normally pull off. That one moment was all McCann needed, and here's your favourite move, Michael Johnson. So what? What is showing? And now Stephanie gonna turn into the devil's kiss.
Let devil kiss.
It doesn't seem like the pressure of the first WrestleMania has been getting to Stephanie at all here. Oh, he's right to the jaw. That was beautiful. Cover by Stephanie McCann. And a kick out by Morgan. And you're right, the pressure just doesn't get to the net. That has been true of day one since she arrived in NXT a couple of years ago on a crash course all the way to the NXT Championship. And that momentum never slowed. And here we go, Cole. Oh, nice reversal back from Liv Morgan. Morgan out the back step. I might have been looking for that SVP at one point there, but quickly turning around, acutely aware of the danger of that particular move was more. And again, she was going to go for the devil's kiss. And I was got caught.
Too much showboating. Too much showboating. Knee breaker.
Retain the championship. Just about kicking out there and living incredibly dangerously here as Liv Morgan and things are going completely.
They are telling an excellent story along with the wrestling.
To the back of the neck that has done so much damage to all opponents throughout the career of McCann. And somehow Liv Morgan is alive.
Live with her so much in-ring psychology.
Pick up the pace here, but no. Breaker by Morgan. Popping McCann back to the rope. Stephanie able to move through perhaps impossible. I don't think they got. It's got to kick out. Well, what a major statement. It would have been for McCann putting Liv Morgan away with her own specialized move, the Oblivion, but it was not to be. And now it's just like crisis starting to stir up in the mind of Upper America. But mentally, this could screw up Morgan as well, getting hit by her own move, the Oblivion. Well, that Morgan's barely got anything in the past couple of minutes in here, and she's been hit with some major offense from Upper America, who looks like up the top of
Roxy Perez out here for trying to distract some interference. Rodriguez. He kicking out. Way too early in the match.
We'll go for a second part of the show. Come on, I gotta do something about this. Vegas is swarming all over the place out here. Well, that's always been the playbook of the Judgment Day. Romero was clearly ready for it. Like she was setting up for Oblivion and then going through the ropes and taking out her Judgment Day colleagues. Was the sixth sense that from Stephanie McCarroll. What? Also got the two mistwins, something no distraction. Sometimes that is all it needs.
That's well too predicted. That was going playing outside. Whoever is done. Way too predictable. Yeah.
What a celebration it is building tonight in City releasing the burn up all your energy this evening. The things about tomorrow when you take on the Demon Big Power. But for now, it is quality time in the club. But what a champion Stephanie McCarroll. And this ain't going to be a 3-on-1 match, Wade. I mean, very good chance of this one. Miraculously, Stephanie McCarroll is going to point out so many distractions on the outside. This is Roman too ready for the former champ after a first reign comes to a close. Where she belongs, right at the very business end of the women's division, your new world champ. Liv Morgan as world champion is going to cause a lot of trouble on Monday Night Raw. The Judgment Day in this one, when he takes to the theme song, the opening song, you got the theme song. Well, hey, bring them all the action. An all new LJN WWE Superstars Vintage Style Action Figure. Wait to feature some of the all-time greats of WWE, including King Kong Bundy, along with the Hall of Famers, The Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Jesse the Body Ventura. Look for these figures beginning April 26th at Target in the United States. Anyways, now we're talking. WrestleMania is brought to you by Mad Dog by MD 2020. Flavor that hits hard at 15% alcohol. Find it in an alcohol retailer near you. Yes, please. So again, ladies and gentlemen, despite what you think about Liv Morgan, despite what you think about the Judgment Day, congratulations. She earned this by winning the Royal Rumble at nearly 45 minutes this past couple months ago. Yeah, it tells you exactly how much that is to learn opportunities for this out there in WWE. Liv did that. She emerged with our new world champion, Liv, out the Judgment. And you can't take anything away from Stephanie McCarroll. What an unbelievable champion she was. And it's always hard when you come into WWE. It's not your native language here. It's not your native culture. She has been absolutely stunningly good for 2 straight years. She will be back to the top of it. Right, so tonight, it's just moments away from this. It is our main event. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, in a match that has been building for 20 years, defends the undisputed WWE Championship against the Viper Randy. What role, if any, is Pat McAfee playing all this? The Viper Rhodes for the undisputed WWE title. We are moments away from WrestleMania Saturday's main event here in Las Vegas. Not in one WrestleMania. What an amazing it's been so far. As your host, I have the luxury of announcing tonight's attendance. There has been a lot of speculation on what it might be. Vegas is the perfect city, and I would have bet the over. I look around and there are people everywhere. I am proud to announce tonight's official attendance, 50,860 people. Las Vegas and those around the world, thank you so much. To see Bianca Belair here tonight at WrestleMania. 50,860 WWE fans ran out a roar with the EST music hit. Oh, my reaction has simply been too long. The EST live in and living killer. I cannot wait to see what Bianca Belair has a wrestling.
Long time since I've been out here with you guys. I just say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the love and all the support, whether it's me at home or me in this ring. Thank you so much. Now, you can't have WrestleMania without a few surprises. Sometimes we need to add one more. It's having a baby.
Thank you so much for allowing our family to share this moment with yours. I stand corrected. We need to include the youngest WWE superstar in history. for 50,817 attendance. Yes. All the noise, everybody's focused on this box right here because next up is your wow, what a shocker at WrestleMania. Let's see, there's going to be at least 3 minutes away from Cody and Randy. All right, WrestleMania fans, we got something exciting for you. A special look at one of the most anticipated movies of the year, Street Fighter. Come in theaters this October. Check it out.
Commercial break. Commercial break.
Much louder. Is this what America is to you? Me? No. The real spirit of this country isn't fanfare. It's people, the ones who put in the work. And celebrate with those who matter most. It's not complicated. Just like Wheatley American vodka. Simple, honest, and American made. Wheatley, it's so good after.
Over 50,000 here tonight for WrestleMania, which is presented by Stickers. Stickers satisfied. WWE 2K26 on sale now on all platforms. Jump into the chaos, follow every single shot, and create your own WrestleMania moment. Grab a copy today. WWE 2K26, the show never stops.
Does an event become an experience? This is why. This is WrestleMania. We know what it means to our country, but what can it mean to a kingdom? WrestleMania. For the first time ever, from the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, a phenomenon so incredible, it would need to be experienced to be believed.
Weekly American Vodka and WWE are proud to be joined tonight by Staff Sergeant Yari Arista from the USO and the Air Force here in Nevada. Weekly raises a glass to Staff Sergeant Arista and all retired and active members of the U.S. military. Thank you for your service. Buckle up. It's time for our main event.
You know, I always watched the relationship between Triple H and Randy. Triple H was Randy's mentor. They became opponents. The relationship wasn't as cozy. And I always thought, that's how I want to be one day. With Randy Orton, my mentor. And in the case of Randy, I don't think it will be that way. I don't think it will be that way.
I'm not your son and I'm not your brother, but I've always been proud to be your boy. And after the main event of WrestleMania, I want you to know I always love you.
Yeah.
Just don't understand why you fight so hard to go back to the version of yourself. There is one person outside of my head whose voice I am listening to. It's what this business is supposed to look like. You and everyone who represents you can kiss my ass. Show me what's all about the that's not anywhere. WrestleMania Las Vegas. Randy Sanson.
Get the fuck out of here.
That man right there now is telling the WWE fans what he thinks about it. This man who embraced these fans over the past number of years. This is the man who stood next to me when Cody Rhodes finished his story. The night that Cody Rhodes won the championship at WrestleMania. He had tears in his eyes. He was as emotional as I was for Cody Rhodes and what Rhodes had finally accomplished. And now, a few short years later, this guy walks into our business. He disrespects everyone. Strikes out here with this massive ego. And thinks that he's going to change the way things are done around here. I don't know what's happened to this guy. I don't know what's got in his head. Except that this ass has an ego that is completely out of control. I'm not going to try and add reason to the rhyme of some of the things that might be said in recent weeks, like you. There's very little of it that I agree with, but what it has done is created buzz. It's created eyeballs on this matchup now that perhaps might not have been there otherwise. So I agree. There's no doubt about it. I said it on ESPN this week.
McAfee is so fucking annoying.
He talks about it on the show on ESPN. But it's the way he's going about this. This attitude he has.
His promo doesn't make fucking sense. Look like Randy Orton's favorite to win this match. Ladies and gentlemen, feel like winning this match. Randy fucking Orton. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a video. Yeah. That is so dope. The rattlesnake intro from the Jumbotron. That rattlesnake snake. Really, Cody has been so fucking weak for this storyline with Randy Orton. So he came off like a bitch ass, especially with Stephanie in the ring with him. He still looked out. He felt punked. People want to see the heel Cody after this. Yeah, Randy Orton needs his 15-time world championship. Finish your story, Cody. Finish your story. The Rock is gonna turn it upside down for you to go back to glamour and stardust. Finish your story, Legend Killer. Politicians always lies. Yeah.
Undisputed WWE Championship match is brought to you by Weekly American Markets. Weekly is the undisputed champ of suits. It's 10 times still in the 20 quarters in America. Tonight, they celebrate the superstars aiming to achieve their own American dream. Today, with Weekly, the official backup of WWE. Please enjoy responsibly. There's built-in practice and offer all to the for this business. No advice you can give it but to help all. What practically yourself is to buy with the attention of all
Oh, Stardust mannequin. Well, these mannequins of Cody Rhodes from every part of the decade and era. Oh, they look tight. That the golden jacket with the golden skull mask. Yeah,
WWE champion. Who wants to be QB1? Who wants to be the champion that people, that kids will look up to? The man that carry this company into the next generation. so they can put it behind two people, Cody Rhodes. They know his confidence in the street. They know the words of Black Panther several weeks ago. Criticizing what two people Cody Rhodes represents here. It's nonsense. He doesn't criticize Cody Rhodes. He criticized our industry. He criticized our business. He criticized all the WWE fans. Let's be clear. The focus of Cody is split tonight. It's main event time. Here's Alicia Chapman.
The following contest is Kickable Football. Undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger.
Yeah, right, Alicia. Listen up, you disgusting pigs. Make some noise for the man who stands at 6'5", 275 pounds. A depiction of perfection in professional wrestling when he walks out of here tonight. He's going to show each and every one of you bombs what greatness looks like as he becomes a good time world champion.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 222 pounds.
I'm doing the show. No.
What an atmosphere.
I'm doing.
Charles Robinson, the referee this championship match tonight. A match 20 years in the making. The mentor, the student goes. Randy, brief it up on history. He went Charles Robinson. Oh,
Damn. McAfee assaulted Cody Rhodes with the microphone upside his head. Randy going. They trimmed anyway. Cody backfired. Oh shit, it backfired. McAfee got kicked by Cody. Randy on back. Crossroads on McAfee.
Mastermind simply hit roll for McAfee and Orton. You can't blame Cody Rhodes, man. You cannot blame Cody Rhodes. Take him out. They threw so many bombs at Cody Rhodes, threw physical shots at Cody Rhodes. Well, welcome to the main event of WrestleMania with McAfee. Everything he's done to you, Cody. Beat the hell out of it. Everything he's done to you.
Jelly Rose said, finish the job. Finish the fucking job. Oh, Jelly Roll going up. He gave him he flipped the bird to McAfee. Jelly roll, put him through the table. Not yet. Damn, it's Buffett. What the fuck going on? McAfee got getting carried on a stretcher. Damn. Jelly Rose with that elbow off the table, put him through McAfee through a fucking table. Finish your story, Cody.
Is ready for a fight. The fight looks to regroup. What is at stake here? It's Rose undisputed WWE Championship and Randy Orton's march toward history. A win tonight moves ahead of Triple H in the third place all time with 15 world titles. Flair 16, Cena 17. What the hell is the records? And that's a bit closer if you wins tonight. This is the third main event of WrestleMania in Randy Orton's career. 22 years at WrestleMania this year. It's in a position that neither man thought they were going to be in at this point of the match. The opening bell, no Matt McAfee here to elbows.
Not now.
To distract Cody Rhodes. Wiggins straight up student versus teacher. I'll tell you right now, Charles, rarely works out well when the student starts to outshine that teacher. And now the lockup collar, elbow tie up into a headlock by Randy Orton road to back. What does Orton have to do to win the title? Well, all needs to big flex because whatever game plan he had on the outside with Matt McAfee leading to 21 years of experience and come up with a new game plan. Orton down quick. For Cody Rhodes, man, it's in a mixed bag in WrestleMania over the years. What does Cody need to do to keep the title? Well, Cody needs to stay calm. He's been caught through the wood chipper by Randy Orton emotionally and physically over the last several
We got him in the arm drag. Randy trying to block that.
Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, the relationship dates back 20 years. The formation of Legacy. Ted DiBiase Jr., Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton.
A long time ago, that Legacy group with Ted DiBiase Jr. and which is recently Ted DiBiase was not guilty from that Brett Favre and other certain ones that did some type of corruption scheme with people's benefits and stuff. So he was found not guilty. So he could have fitted into this WrestleMania for maybe as a special guest referee. And who remembers Alpha Jr. also as Manu? He was part of that Legacy group too.
Always talk on the rental cars, the bars about how much he was inspired and impressed by Randy Orton. How Randy Orton was the perfect wrestler. Nobody has studied Randy Orton as deeply as Cody Rhodes is. Rhodes now on the second row. Cody got caught by foot now. Randy, you saw the way that Randy's back his body as he delivered that to Cody Rhodes. Now more of the truth. Remember the King of the Ring a couple of years back? About 2 months back, Randy hit that in the front of the eye. Cody Rhodes pulled the trigger on Randy and almost lost it. Talk about the back issue of George Randy's career almost ended just a couple of years ago by a major back surgery, and that was certainly something to it. In that lower back, you see Randy shrug that off. That sometimes happens early in matches. You're not quite warm, those were long entrances, a lot of nonsense on the outside of the match you can start. Sometimes it goes down. I don't know, just do something. Once the body temperature gets back up, it'll be running hard. Oh, Randy now. Finally sitting the right hand, and Randy's he's hurt, and he's going to roll out the ring. It was that back once again. I'm sure I told it red. Maybe this is what the hype was in the locker room. I told you the rumors started to come out earlier in the week, and there was a lot of talk about it today. Randy is really hurt. Imagine being Randy. You came down here expecting to be 100%. You came down here expecting to have Pat McAfee in your corner. You're the challenger in the main event of WrestleMania, and everything just went to hell in a handbasket. Just looking slow. Get the paintball, just moving slow. Oh, and I'm trying Randy into the corner back first. Cody Rhodes being slightly aggressive here tonight. Understanding Orton's got a problem. Cody Rhodes going to continue to apply the pressure to the injured back of Orton. This is what you have to do. When you're as good as these two, that any weakness whatsoever, you have to exploit it. You cannot have a single hesitation. Gold is on the line here. Your career legacy is on the line here. This man wants to take everything from you. Randy Orton admitting in the interview he did with you, that Cody's like a brother to him, but this is about his legacy. That was what drives Randy at this point in his career. It was fascinating, to be honest. Amazing how calm and controlled Randy was. There's a certain controlled psychosis about it, which I realize is an oxymoron, but it's true. Like Randy can a switch, like an absolute beast inside, it comes out to play. And I'm impressed with what Cody's doing tonight. No hesitation to attack the weakness of Orton. Well, not at all. This is what you have to do at this level. And after everything Orton has done to Cody over the last 4 or so weeks, this is exactly what Orton deserves. Who can forget the blast to the head with that steel chair several weeks ago on SmackDown? The left coat, bloody mess, or ended that friendship. Orton blames Cody for all of this, saying that Cody Rhodes is the one that unleashed the demons, told him to be hard. Randy took the heart. Randy is just a binary personality. It's black and it's white. It's friend or it's foe. And when Cody is on the line, you can make a choice. You go back to the King of the Ring tournament, the final last year. Randy momentarily hesitated to put Cody away in that match. He's position in that kind of big group that you saw trying to what's going to allow to happen this time around. That's all this time. You hesitate when it's a friend. These two stopped being friends several weeks ago. Oh, not yours and ring. Almost to the gear. Cody Rhodes. Reverse that Rhodes sent it to over the top. Scoops up and in combination to the kick out of two. And getting right to the kidney area. Randy's having trouble just standing. Look at the way his feet are up. He can't even stand right. Randy is a shadow of the mat. That has been on the road to WrestleMania. The God himself here. What's on the right tonight? Coming out, delivers his suplex. Great strategy back into the cover. And again, these frequent covers also hurting the back of Ortiz. He has to kick out. Yeah, absolutely. It applies pressure to the midsection. Constantly have to squeeze your torso and you ride that kick out, just triggering whatever the sciatic issue that might be. I think he just tried to somehow get himself back to the match. Cody Rhodes now wants to climb the top rope. Right, he's got shot in the last 5 minutes. He's been absorbing abuse. And Randy Orton able to cause Cody to lose his balance, and now Randy has a chance. And now Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes exchanging blows. Orton needs to end this match quickly to have a chance. I mean, can he block out the pain enough to deliver enough damage?
Randy going for a suplex off the top rope.
This is not so not at all. Randy letting his instincts kick in. But a super punch.
He connected.
Cowboy Bob Orton style. Randy Orton reverting too tight and clearly regretting it. Well, look at this. You go big or you go home at WrestleMania, and it may be time for Randy Orton to go home because going big there was a big pass. But at least the superplex from Orton's standpoint is slowed Cody down a bit.
Clothesline, another clothesline by Randy. Power slam.
Superlative best. Not paying as much as it's hindering Orton's abilities. If he can block it out, if he can focus, if he just do enough, there is a path to victory. But this is it. The
Raping DDT.
I'll tell you right now, that may not
Or
be
his back hurting.
in the entirety of wrestling that does not involve the back somehow. Even going down. Dropping to apparently bang the mat was an issue for Orton there. It's more than one way to skin a cat. Back to his feet, back to the RKO. Count, Randy wrapped his back again. Bounce out to the floor right here in front of us. Just a beat too slow is Orton to follow up on what he's planning. And Cody was right by Randy. Randy needed that. A nice club right to the temple of Cody Rhodes. And Randy Orton knocking the wind out of Cody at the right time. You look at the basic destruction around us. It may be about to get worse here. Oh! Randy Orton loved delivering those blows on the announce table, but she's doing to Cody Rhodes here. Cody does have the advantage tonight, being the champion. Randy's got a pinner submit Rhodes to win the title. A great referee who doesn't
Look like Randy has the advantage. The people wants to see Randy with the title. Cody is kind of bland.
I'd be back in the eyes of Randy Orton. Bringing in the punch by Cody, and Cody looking around. Cody's been softened up, but he's got a die-hard spirit. This has been a physical match. Cody was attacked before the match even began by McAfee and Orton. Which might have been the best thing that could have happened to Cody Rhodes based on how things turned out in the aftermath of said attack.
Randy Orton busted open.
Orton's been busted open, and now Cody Rhodes with the right hand. And Cody now got to focus on that wound on the forehead of Randy.
Cody trying to bust that wound in.
Randy Orton's problems continue to spiral in this main event with the WWE title.
Cody Rhodes stuffing him on hold into Randy.
Former mentor, from former Don't show that tonight, Cody. You have a lot of change.
With a foot, Cody stomping on the foot. A punch in the face.
Cody and Randy Orton is begging for mercy here. Cody never thought he would be in this position tonight. He didn't think he gets fought, but so self-fulfilled by injury. Cody showing no mercy at all. Oh, there it is, the disaster kick by Rhodes. Randy drops in the ring. Cody's got a chance. Into the cover to retain the championship. Orton just gets the shoulder up. Orton is a shell of a competitor right now, and you're in there with one of the greatest in Cody Rhodes.
Cody taking his blood and wiping on his chest.
This has become just a methodical beatdown by Cody. Almost enjoying what he's doing to Orton. Everything all this brought Cody through the past month or so. Well, here's your reward, Viper. I mentioned at the top of the match, right? At some point, everybody reaches that breaking point. And we wondered if Cody was going to reach it tonight. Cody beating the hell out of Randy Orton here. And Randy Orton just looking to live. Cody's been through so much mentally. Randy Orton up to the second open. Cody Rhodes, maybe about to deliver to the ladies of Madison. DDT by Cody. This will be an emphatic way to pop down the Viper for good. This is a different Cody Rhodes tonight. Randy talked about his legacy. It's about Cody's legacy as well. The three-time world champion. You feel if Cody can put something on Orton here, it really is game over. Cody wants to do it in style right now. And now just knocking Randy. Randy slowly to his feet. And Cody setting up a
Randy Orton about to do a crossroads on Cody. Crossroads. Trying to pin him. Cody kicks out.
burst of energy and a burst of ideas, and exactly the right time there from Randy Orton, simply transcendent from the Viper, connected just when the moment was over with that crossroads and spinning momentum back in his favor. But how quickly can Orton get back to being the Viper? How quickly Cody put a stranglehold on this match. Now he has the advantage. Because Cody has been rocked. And now Slender is in the position. Coming up, they're ready to strike. Randy Orton makes it right. Over the KO.
Backside.
Kicks out.
Wow. Cody with an RKO. But he kicked Randy Orton kicked out of his own move. People chanting Randy, Randy.
Championship match. Cody Rhodes the champion. Randy Orton, the busted open challenger, who just collapsed on the floor in front of us. Cody, the man who has this industry pumping through his veins, the man who's defended us against all the insults from McAfee, from all the attacks by Randy Orton. Now looking to finish the job. Randy Orton took the low road while Cody Rhodes happy to meet him there. Orton slammed to him as well. And this is a completely different Cody Rhodes. The breaking point has been reached for the champion. It's WrestleMania. It's the main event. The gold is on the line against your current most hated nemesis, a man who tried to take from you everything you hold dear. Oh, you know, Randy knows what he's at. And he's won matches from that position before, though, Charlie. You can never right off the Viper. That moment is looking near. Sorry, measuring on.
RKO. And Randy on Cody mean. Cody kicks out of the RKO.
But still, but somehow it wasn't enough. This is why it's wasn't. I'm sorry, it wasn't. RKO connected it. Astoundingly, a kick out from a broken Cody Rhodes to men who look completely spent in this main event, but someone has to win this thing. Orton spent, Rhodes is spent. The main event of WrestleMania Saturday. Everything on the line. The prestigious WWE Championship. Maybe getting the upper hand here.
Back and forth with punches. Oh, he break Cody's face. Oh. Well, Robinson got RKO by Randy by accident. Cody ready. Cody. No, Randy about to set up for the RKO. Look behind you, Cody. Oh, he was trying to kick. Oh, Cody kicked him with the low blow. Oh, Randy caught him. RKO caught him. Randy caught him right in the air. McCaffrey Is now got the referee uniform on. Let me check that.
There's no way this is going to be protected by higher ups in TKO, as has been alluded to on SmackDown the past couple of weeks. Who knows at this point, God?
I'm freezing up as fuck. Cody wins. Crossroads. Charles Robinson recovered.
This is a matchup that ended up looking nothing like any of us anticipated. This is where Cody broke
Not today.
This is when things really took a crazy turn of a turn from Cody into an RKO before Randy could make the cover. That could be turned up.
Oh, Cody.
Still the check, Cody Rhodes. We talked about all this management for over the past few months now, the last 3 years. But Cody Rhodes stands victorious tonight.
Randy Orton got it. Randy. Oh shit! They not done yet at the WrestleMania. Randy Orton locked in with the belt. Oh, he's about to kick him.
So much for his throat.
That's the next one with Backlash. Pay-per-view. That's it. That's all, folks. We'll see you at day 2 of WrestleMania. Wayne Benitez. Later.
Live from Las Vegas. The best in the world.
Wrestling it factor. Wayne B, I got this. Let's go. No cap, no gimmicks. This a May show. Ringside pop when I drop that blow. Belt on my waist like chrome on chrome. Tell me what you think, feeling like RKO. Niggas like I'm Randy Orton on hard ass pavement, yo. No scripts, no gimmicks, just engagement. Street slam heat shit, that's pop. See that girl on fire. Kiera Hogan, slide kicking bitches like Hulk Hogan knows best. I'm top tier, no time to rest. Mic in hand, I'm built for press. Backstage fire, I walk with heat. Swerve through smoke like I know face to feet. No tap outs, just gold I collect. Trap ring queen, I'm next. I'm in the ring where the legends roam. Trap ring queen, this is my throne, bitches. Top rope jump, now your cover's blown. Mic drop hit like a grindstone. Wayne B lit and now the crowd just flex. Bar for bar, I demand that check. No tap out, I rise from Rex. Trap ring queen, I'm next.